Grade 2. Today in math, we're going to talk about missing parts in addition. And when I say missing parts, I mean the part that's not there, that's missing. Can you see this number sentence? We have a blank plus 4 equals 12. This is the missing part. We're going to learn how to solve what the missing part is today. So in knowing what the missing part is, the important part is to understand what each part of the number sentence is. So let's look at this problem, for example. I had 9 stamps. I got 8 more stamps. How many stamps did I have altogether? So our number sentence would look like this. 9 plus 8 equals 17. So it's important for us to know what each of these numbers stands for. So the first one, the 9, is how many we had. So we had 9. The 8 is how many more. We have 8 more. And the 17 is how many we have all together. So it's important to know what each of those numbers mean. So if I didn't know one of the numbers, for example, if I didn't know what the 8 was, if that was the missing part, then I could see I have 9 and I have 17, and I need to guess how many more I needed from 9 to make 17. So one way to figure this out is by putting the number 9, saying the number 9, and then counting on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And if I made tally marks while I counted on, I could say 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And that would tell me that I had 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I needed 8 more to make 17. Let's see, were we right? Yes, we were right. Now, what if we covered up the missing part was the 17? Well, that one's easy for us because we've been practicing adding 2 numbers together to get the total. So that's no problem. We know we would add 9 plus 8 and it would give us 17. What if it was the 9 that was missing? What could we do to figure out what was missing? So we had 8 more. We have to figure out how many we had to begin with. So again, we could put the number 8 in our head and then count on. Let's do it on this side using tally marks. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So our number is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Let's check. Are we right? Yes, we are correct. Our number was 9. Let's look at another problem. This one, we're talking about shells. And I'm just going to erase this so it's not so messy for us. And let's look at these shells. So I have, there are 8 children on the beach. So I'm going to make the number 8 here. Some children are gathering shells in the water. There are 14 children gathering shells all together. So 14 all together. I'm going to put 14 over here because remember my 17 all together was over here. So my 14 all together is going to be there. So my question is, how many children are gathering shells in the water? So we have 14 children gathering shells all together. I have 8 children, and it's important to know what each of these numbers stand for. I have 8 children gathering shells on the beach. How many children are gathering shells in the water? So 8 on the beach and 14 altogether. This is my missing part. If I know that number, then I'll know how many children are gathering shells in the water. So once I know what my numbers are and what they mean, I can figure out my problem. So my shells are down here. We'll move them up because they're pretty. And this time, I'm going to solve this problem using a number line. So we know we have 8 children on the beach, and we know we have 14 altogether. So let's count. This number should tell us how many are in the water, how many children are gathering shells in the water. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 children are gathering shells in the water. So 8 plus 6 equals 14. Those are 2 strategies for figuring out missing parts.